you're jabbed or unvaxxed or jabbed or not yourself, you know your children don't need it, they'll never get it, and it's all risk, no reward. So this isn't the audience. The audience that we know needs to be woken up is the thousands and millions of families out there who can't wait to do this, or are sitting on the fence thinking, oh, I'll just do it because I'm getting told to. They're the families at risk. Yours aren't. You're smart enough to know this already. So what do we do about this? And I don't know if you've noticed, but when you go and challenge someone who's got a pretty strong view, or a mainstream view, and throw facts at them, and say, you're wrong because this, this, and this, you know what they do? They disagree with you. They defend and they deny. And that's human nature. So we recognise that just chucking a fact at someone saying, look, your kid could die. They go, of course it wouldn't die. Look, the news tells me different. So we've got to break through that and create a wobble in the narrative. And Robert Kennedy Jr., who's the founder of the Children's Health Defence, says to do that, to challenge an orthodoxy, we need to create curiosity and we ask questions. So rather than challenging people by throwing facts at them, we're going to ask better questions and ask them in a loving way that doesn't make them wrong, but just has them. So we ask a question and we start answering it. The person hearing will answer it for themselves, and they'll explore the answer for themselves. That's the invitation, rather than being told they're wrong. So the design of parentswithquestions.com.au, which was launched last night and already has close to 200,000 views, is to help you spread the word to other families, to invite them to ask better questions that will help them protect their kids. It's you being empowered with the language, and it's not even the courage, it's just the language and the audacity to say, you know what, I'm asking questions about this thing. Have you realised this? What's your views on this? It's that kind of narrative that actually invites more conversation. Now here's the thing, I said there's nearly 200,000 views on the website already. I don't know how many people are here, let's say there's 5,000. Every single one of us, I believe, has endured or accepted a level of self-censorship. Maybe with the exception of Cindy Roberts and the other speakers here today. But we've been shut up. I've done it. I've backed out of conversations because they're uncomfortable and people don't want to know, and I've sort of hold my tongue. And I put myself in the position and go, well, those same people who I'm not speaking up with have children that are going to get a potentially deadly jab before Christmas, before end of January. So what responsibility does that put back on me? If I'm silent and I can't at least speak my truth in a way that is loving and that's going to actually land, that actually will invite something other than defence, if I can do that, the more times I do that, the more kids I can save myself. And the more times you guys can do exactly the same thing. So the invitation for everyone here is go to this website and share it. There's 5,000 people here and everyone shared it with 10 people. You look at the numbers. Every single family that looks at that site, the intention is they'll wake up enough not to go ahead and jab their kid with an experimental vaccine. That makes me happier because it's something we can physically, tangibly do. As an action-focused kind of bloke, that's what I like to be able to do. I can do something. And I ask everyone here to think, how many families do you know that you'd like to have in this conversation? How many other parents would you love to see standing for their kids in the way you are? For their grandkids, nieces, nephews, etc. And with that in mind, everyone is the right answer. So everyone here can spread the word to a 10 a day, 5 a day, 100 a week, even 10 a week, 1 a week. And then we invite those people to spread the word to 1 or 2 a week or a 10 a week or whatever they want. And do it from love. Do it because you care about them, care about their kids. Not because you need to make them wrong for being jabbed or not or anything else. It doesn't matter. The only thing that matters right now is a clear and present danger, and that is our kids are under threat. I've heard a lot of this, hold the line, and reclaim the line. And I think I love it. Except for me, what I came to realise in myself and in others I was around is that I actually didn't really know where my line was. I hadn't been clear enough in drawing it. Now I look at these three kids here, and your kids and your faces, I know where it is now. They will never touch our kids. And we'll wake up every single human being and make sure our kids are protected. Draw a line for yourself is my invitation, and know where that stands. And over that line we do not cross. You stand up, you speak up, your voice. See, every man here would understand this, is this whole pandemic bullshit we're living in, is that we want to go and throw punches and pick up a sword or pick up a gun or do something physically to do this. We want to fight, right? Men, we want to fight. Right, but we can't. There's nothing to fight against. Exactly. Not in the way we want to do it. But there's all these warrior women on stage. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm kind of outnumbered up here. It seems to me that women know how to speak and act from their hearts. And here's the example of it. The people who organise this, the speakers, it's inspiring beyond belief. Because they're fierce mothers and protectors. Yeah. And as men, we've been sitting in the back end of that going, well, what am I supposed to bloody do? I can't punch anyone. I can't hit anyone. I'll have the argument, but what's the point? So I just invite every man here to realise that, and this has been my journey, is that I'm the sort of bloke who used to love throwing punches first. Right? It doesn't help. It just makes me wrong. And there's no one to punch, apart from Morris and Scarrett, whoever. But that's not going to work. So for every man here, have a sword in one hand and open your heart and speak your truth, speak from love. Be the warrior, because a man who can speak up and speak lovingly. A man who can be lovingly standing for our children. That's the men we need to be for our kids, to be equal to these warrior women we're surrounded by, these beautiful women who are fighting like this. We can all stand with them and do the same. It just doesn't look what we think it was going to look like. We don't need to stick an SLR rifle over your shoulder and march off to war. Our grandfathers did that for us. They lost their families, their homes, their lives and everything for this freedom that we have now. And our duty now as men, and as everybody, we all have to stand up as men who will fight, but from a different place. We'll fight from our heart because we care. And we're not frightened to show it. parentswithquestions.com.au. I just invite everyone to go to that site at some point. We've also got a legal challenge happening. We've backed a legal challenge. We've raised a fair chunk of money around this. We've got a team of about 20, 30 volunteers who are working around the clock. No one gets paid. All the money goes to the right place. Some of you here now, Jules and others, are all part of the team. But the invitation, I guess, is go there, spread the word, be a voice, make a challenge yourself. How many voices, how many families do you want to wake up today? How many do you want to wake up tomorrow? How many kids? If one kid's saved from your action, one kid, it'll be worth every unlike on Facebook you ever get. That one kid, one family. So let's give up trying to be popular and just be strong in what we care about. And as you march, my invitation to each of you is look at the men around you, give them a hug, Men don't like hugs as a rule. Maybe not, maybe in Byron it's a bit different, but as a rule, we don't do it. Give them a hug. Say thank you to the men here as well. And say thank you, men, for standing, for being a strong voice, for being men we can trust and rely upon, who will stand in front of our kids and say, not on our watch.